Hello, welcome to this review of Royale Club. I bought this blended whiskey in Texarkana, Arkansas at a liquor store. Don't remember the name, but if you're interested, I can let you know because I know where it was located. So it was a good price, and could never find out any trademark information. I don't know when this was introduced, how old it is.
So what kind of price did you get on it since you said it's a good price?
I bought 3 different bottles. They were not the same price, but it added up total to where it was $8.34 a piece.
Okay.
So like 25 bucks. It was something like that for all 3. So it was inexpensive. So let's say $8 a bottle, $9, less than 9. That's after tax, by the way.
So this is a blended whiskey. Do you want to know anything about? Is it Kentucky whiskeys, American whiskeys, Canadian whiskeys? What is it?
It's a blended whiskey, 80% grain neutral spirits.
80.
So that means it's 20% straight whiskey. So that's the minimum. It can't be lower than that. It says blended and bottled by County Line Distillers, Bardstown, Kentucky, then Los Angeles, California. So it's either done in California or done in Kentucky. But where's the whiskey from? We don't know. It doesn't say.
Okay. So let's go ahead and crack it up and see what this is all about.
But in microscopic print up here, and good lighting, I was able to see it said Sazerac.com.
Okay.
And you were looking at a Sazerac whiskey. Just now, show the people what you were looking at.
Oh, Sazerac Royale, the classic.
Which is going to cost you at least twice what
Here,
this is.
yeah, here we get it for 20 bucks anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Formerly brewed and produced in New Orleans, Louisiana.
And they still make some Sazerac rye in New Orleans, but not much of it. Okay, one more thing. I did do a solo review of this years ago when I bought a small plastic bottle of it in Eagle Pass, Texas. Okay.
That's it? What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, I didn't want to give you too much.
Stop.
Okay.
Jeez. Go from one extreme to the other.
Now I could, after we taste it, get some ice and try it with ice if you want to. Okay. So appearance.
I would say try a little water first. Gonna open it up. Ice is gonna close the taste down.
Nah. What do you think?
No.
Light caramel?
Yeah, it's a color whiskey. I mean,
Very light whiskey.
not much to say. It's the color of whiskey.
Yeah, light caramel, light tan. Okay, nose. I'd love to know what straight whiskey Sazerac's using in this.
Just tastes like, smells like regular old whiskey.
Yeah, like standard American. Let's get a little charred oak,
Regular old stuff. All right, let's go ahead and taste
a
it.
little corn. It's a lot of corn. All right, taste.
Wow, cool. It's grainy. It's harsh and sweet. It's rough.
Think so?
Yeah.
Bitey?
Mm-hmm. It's bitey.
I get,
There's some honey,
yeah, honey.
like you get from Blanton's.
Plants.
Well, every now and then we'll run into like those mixed things that they have, and you pick them up, and it's like sometimes they're really great, sometimes they're not.
You can't really detect the grain spirits because they're neutral. So it's like vodka that's not charcoal mellowed, charcoal filtered. It's just like raw corn distillate that's, the government says has to be stored in oak vessels.
All I gotta say is, if you don't have any money, you're ready to get your drink on.
Yeah, it's good for that.
I mean, I reckon it's a mixer.
Not a sipper.
Nah. It's harsh and kind of imbalanced. It's not bad. It's not great. I mean, there's some honey note to it. You say this came from Bardstown?
No. It says it's bottled in either Bardstown, Kentucky, or bottled in Los Angeles. We probably getting the one from Bardstown.
Bardstown.
Okay, now what comes out of Bardstown? Barton 1792.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe some of the batches of Barton don't come out so nice, so they say,
Solid.
put it in the
In
blend.
the recycle bin. Recycling the
Well,
else. Yeah.
They're not dumping it, they're
No,
probably
this
using
is,
it for
this
this.
is, yeah, it's kind of like a recycled whiskey. But it's 80% neutral spirits.
And 20% straight whiskey.
That's kind of high. 80%.
It's allowed, that's the minimum allowed. You can't go above 80, or it'd be called spirit whiskey, which is a class of whiskey, believe it or not.
Like corn whiskey.
Okay, now that's an interesting point you brought. Now, corn whiskey can be, you know, all, because what's grain spirits? Mostly corn, right? Or all corn, because it's cheap. But corn whiskey has to be aged in uncharred oak barrels or a used barrel.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and it has to be 80% corn.
So what is the 20%? Say like, let's just pick out a brand.
Could be anything.
Let's just pick out one brand. Let's just call out mellow corn.
Right.
So what would mellow corn be? You'd say that's 80%, or I thought it was 100%.
Wait a minute. Mellow corn is a straight corn whiskey, right? So that means it's 80% corn.
No, it's also bottle and bond.
And it's bottled and bond, so then it would have a 4-year thing, and it's 100 proof. But,
Right.
but for regular corn whiskey, it could be 80 proof, and then just 80% corn.
And in my recollection, that is the best corn whiskey I've ever tasted.
Mellow corn.
Yes.
This guy here did not like the Berkshire Mountains craft
I
corn
still
whiskey.
have it too. I still have it.
Aged partly in cherry wood. Okay.
Ugh, it's like they took the pits out of the cherries.
All right. I'm gonna go get the ice cube if you want ice, cause oh, never mind.
No, I don't want any ice. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
One more thing. We know this is the straight whiskey is at least 4 years old. There's no age statement. So the straight whiskeys are at least 4 years old. The grain spirits don't have to be aged at all. They could distill it in the morning and blend it with the straight bourbon that evening. Now in Scotland, it wouldn't be allowed. It has all, and in Canada too, all the components have to be aged at least 3 years in barrels. In America, they allow raw, what we would call moonshine, to be put right in there with the straight bourbon. Or they could use straight corn whiskey if they wanted, but I don't think so. I don't know if Sazerac making any corn whiskey. How do you score this? As they say on the bottle, fabulous product.
Give it like a B. It's not
B?
bad. It's not bad. No. It seems to be like an excellent choice for your dollar amount.
So if you're hard on the money and you want to get a good deal,
Yeah.
or if you're just mixing,
Yeah. If you're just relaxing, whatever, just mixing, I'd say grab this, no one's gonna know the difference anyway. Ice, Coke, whatever, 7-Up.
yeah. But as a sipping whiskey, these are not really designed for that, anyway, so gotta take that into account. I'd love to find out when it was introduced, but I'll agree with that. B, yeah, I'll go like, an 83. It's good, but it's not anything fabulous. But it's not bad. And it's above average. So I can think of some blended whiskeys from the United States that are a lot worse than this, because they got weird, like, honeydew melon flavors. It's like, wait, I'm not supposed to be picking up melon.
Right.
Okay, anyway, so enough of that. So if you've ever tried Royale Club, let me know, or let us know, I should say. And we're going to say, oh, what's your number? I said 83.
Oh, I get like 85.
Oh, well, better than me. Okay, so we're going to end this by saying y'all go to Bardstown, and they don't give tours anymore as of over a month ago, or Los Angeles, and they don't give tours there. So don't go. Thanks.
Right, don't go.